Welcome friends. Today I'm going to show you some pattern related programs with some tricks. At first, over here you can see two patterns. These two patterns are made with two loops. Again you can see another two patterns bottom of the slide. These are made with three loops. So we can draw a conclusion. Left aligned patterns are made with two loops. Right aligned patterns are made with three loops. Here you can see a very simple pattern, but you must remember this pattern is the base of all patterns. As I stated earlier, left aligned patterns are made with two loops. So I made one outer loop and one inner loop. If you closely look into the numbers in the pattern, you can see vertically aligned numbers are equal. That is first column. Then we have to see the slanting values. This one. Over here you can see slanting values are different. So we have to choose slanting values for outer loop, that is 1 to 5, and the horizontal row that contain maximum numbers will be the inner loop. After placing values in outer and inner loop, we get the output like this. But we need left side pattern, not this one. As I have chosen slanting values for outer loop, outer loop variable I will be placed in the condition part of inner loop. And we get our desired output. Now take another pattern. If you closely look into this pattern, you can see vertically aligned numbers are different. So in this case, inner loop initial value will be the outer loop's variable. Now you see one more pattern, but this one is right aligned. To make this pattern, we have to make the base pattern, that is this one. As I earlier stated, right aligned patterns needed 3 loops. I added one extra loop in outer loop. Over here you can see clearly an extra loop, and it is used to make blank spaces. but the initial value of this loop will be the end value of outer loop, and the condition will be tested with the outer loop variable. And also you have to note, if outer loop is incremental, then this loop will be decremental, and if outer loop is decremental, then it will be incremental. Now look the last pattern. For this you need just add a blank space after the j variable in output statement. We get the desired output. So in conclusion we can say, step 1, determine number of loops needed. Left aligned triangle patterns are needed 2 loops, and right aligned triangle patterns are needed 3 loops. Step 2, determine the values in the loops. Outer loop variable values will be either vertically aligned or slanting numbers of patterns, and those numbers must be unequal. And inner loop will be the row of patterns that contains maximum numbers. Step 3, relationship between the loops. If outer loop variable values are based on vertical numbers of patterns, then inner loop initial value will be outer loop variable. And if outer loop variable values are based on slanting values of patterns, then inner loop condition will be tested with outer loop variable. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.